The other day, I randomly woke up at 4 a.m. to the sound of the birds singing outside. It's one of my favorite things about Berlin, that birds are everywhere. I got out of bed later looking, well, completely messy. Honestly, I was feeling so bloated and tired because of PMS. But I wanted to leave this footage in exactly as it is. I want this channel to be a space where I can just be completely myself and share my life as it is. I already have my 9 to 5 corporate job where I have to perform. Therefore, having a space where I don't care about showing a polished, always put together version of my life is important for me. So instead of reaching for my phone to scroll through everyone else's highlight reels, I picked up the book I'm currently reading. It's called Busting Loose from the Money Game. It's such a powerful book. It completely challenges everything you thought you knew about how this world functions. Okay, I'm so happy they have a Once I'm done reading, I usually head straight into the kitchen. There is just something so nice about the simple things, like unpacking fresh groceries, frying some eggs for breakfast, and enjoying your meal without staring at a screen. German bread is the best bread I ever tried. Okay, no offense to French. I know your bread is also delicious. Okay, what else? I know that German tap water is considered clean and drinkable, but I still prefer, I don't know, maybe it's a habit because in my home country in Kazakhstan we don't drink tap water, so I'm used to bottled water. Half of our lives we run entirely on our habits, almost like we are on autopilot. Because of that, if you want to truly level up your life, it's so important to fix your routine. Your sleep schedule, the amount of time you spend scrolling on social media, your workouts, all of it really matters. So today I'm gonna have very generous breakfast. It's not how I usually have my breakfast, but I ordered some fresh mango yesterday, and also, what's the name? The grape, and of course freshly baked bread, and the rest is usual thing. The reason I'm wearing red is because I'm going to my favorite bookstore in Berlin and maybe worldwide. Is called Dussmann, and their brand color is also red. Being surrounded by all these books always reminds me of just how much reading has shaped who I am. Books have helped me grow so much at different times in my life. Whenever I'm feeling stuck or just need a little spark of motivation, a book is always the first thing I reach for. And that motivation doesn't just come from the self-help books. It comes from fictions too. When I was a young girl, I completely looked up to characters like Scarlett O'Hara. I deeply admired her bravery, her resilience, and just how fierce and strong her character was. I'm actually such a huge fan of Gone with the Wind that when I was on my solo trip in London, I made a point to go to Mayfair just to see the house where Vivian Leigh, the actress who played Scarlett, used to live. Standing outside her old home felt like such a full circle moment for the little girl who used to find so much strength on those pages. It really is so important to fulfill your childhood dreams,
А вот позади меня
even the
дом, в
smallest
котором жила
ones.
актриса Вивиан Ли с 1958 года до ее смерти в 1967 году.
Looking back, my relationship with books has completely evolved. In my early 20s, I was obsessed with manifestation, visualization, and achieving big goals. In my mid 20s, as my corporate career progressed, my shelf started filling up with books on management, HR, and corporate strategy. Back at home, looking at my shelves, I can literally see all the different versions of myself sitting side by side. It's funny how your bookshelf mirrors exactly who you are becoming. Lately, I find myself drawn much more to mindset development and religious texts. I'm actually planning a separate video on busting loose from the money game because it deserves its own deep dive. Let me know what you are reading in the comments. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.